Dishonored 2. Let's get started with this second episode here. Quicker movement. You move slightly faster with your weapon sheathed.
Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow.
Interesting.
I remember this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
The outsider.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another empress. Delilah was born a pawn, but now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Dowd could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask. But you were too busy for questions. Times have changed, Corvo. And you haven't been watching the dark. Maybe living in a palace has made you soft. What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go? Does he snap? And what happens when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an empress. Dad could have told you about that, too.
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again. Feels as good as I remember.
Wait, what? Oh, no.
Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne. There you are, my love.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much.
Such a familiar
Even
voice.
as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Yep, I knew it. What do you have to say about this?
There are no stars in the sky here. There's no sky.
Who is Delilah really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark?
No one should.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth. until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
His eyes. It's like a deep, dark abyss. A chaotic abyss. Zing! Alright, I'm done.
Maybe I got lazy. Fell asleep at my post. Somehow everything I love is at risk. Again. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. For over 3 decades, I've lived in a palace, watching over the people I love. I've had an empress die in my arms, and raised another from birth. Who would have thought I'd come back home, the most wanted man in the Isles, following the trail of a monstrous killer? What would that 18-year-old think of me now?
I mean, there's many things they would think of you. Hey, this place is familiar. Before we do that, I want to get, before we actually leave the ship, I want to equip my bone charms. I want to try to keep it non-lethal. No promises if I accidentally kill some people.
Must be cursed. Daft old man. This is some shit. Back to this. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the royal protector to murder all who dare to criticize the throne? Twice he's been used as a scapegoat for crimes.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right.
Yeah, that's a lot for a man to handle. Alright, well, let's get the briefing over with.
Karnaca.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca. but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual.
I just noticed she
We
was
were
an
going to
amputee.
set out for Dunwall, but something
I'm not even
happened.
focusing on that.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the
I'd say
watchtower.
that-
Once it's down,
No bet your
I'll bring the
side.
boat around. We'll take the
So you
skiff to
have
the
best
shore
of
when
luck,
you're ready.
You know, out of all the misfortunate people in this game, in this world. Alrighty, how do we get out of here? Rats. I want to progress the story, so probably have to come back to the ship later, and I can explore later then.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Yes, I am. Or, yeah,
Ready.
for you to drop me
The
off
old
the
city
docks.
must have
Yeah.
changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One
Off
more
we
time,
go.
old friend.
Man, that mask is so badass. So badass. Badassery. The badassness of that mask is badass. Badass. Karnaka Docks.
I'd take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm guessing that's the carriage.
Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaka. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis.
What's wrong with that?
He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer.
Orgies and week-long
The
feasts?
Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
Where do I sign up?
I can take care of myself.
That's what I'm wondering.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermeyer, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The
Got it.
alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermeyer. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
And we have arrived.
Sure, there's always been bloodflies. I just don't remember it being so many.
Welcome to Karnaka, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust in the mines down here. You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take the squad on board and conduct a search.
Just pickpocketed that
That's
guy right in front
Addermeyer
of
in
his
the
friend.
distance.
Maybe a little more.
Just don't forget about me. I was pretty
Your
sure.
face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
Outside is crooked cock.
I moved down
face
from
is
Colorado.
covered.
Thought there'd be
Are
more
you
work here.
worried someone might recognize you?
Hello there. You're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaka then.
We don't normally see these beasts this far south. They're like the Cold Wars.
What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
No, give him a chance to tell his side of it.
It wasn't his fault, Maya. I'm sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed in one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's gonna claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for freight boy. I might wind up at the alehouse tonight. Sure.
Fellow Circonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the
Tonight,
following
I'm gonna
announcement.
find out whether it's true that
New
whiskey
restrictions are now
keeps the
in
blood.
place
As bad as things are here,
assassination.
I love the light
So
of
many
the
people
days
trying
and
to get away from Karnaka now. But where are you gonna go? There's money. Even if it's dirty.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Compliance is mandatory.
Hey, come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard,
Hello, Mindy.
and that mask tells me you're someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem.
Guy's already dead. Nice.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in.
It's infested, all right. We used to throw rocks at these nests when I was young. Just go slow and mind the distance. Easy.
They're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
I guess that's the way I have to go.
No. More likely we all get stunned to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right, we don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin, and another way to get past the wall of light.
know we gotta get past the wall of light. I guess this is the quickest way? I'm not exactly sure. Definitely not the safest, I don't think. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. It's over here. I thought he would actually play the piano, not just hit a couple notes. Alrighty. Right here? Oh, okay. Easy.
I'm a wanted man again. Welcome home.
Alrighty, I'm gonna end it right there. That's part one. We're already getting up on 25 minutes here. I know it wasn't much. It was a lot of cutscenes and talking and dialogue and dialogue and dialogue. But hopefully the next couple episodes, at least the next couple parts, are gonna have a bit more action into it. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.